What did you want me to do?
Do a sex little pose, yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's the best I can do for you guys. What's up, guys? I am in a new environment. I am in the Hidden Leaf Village. As you can see, or the Hidden Wood Village, whatever you want to call it. I know my setup's not the best, and I got like a bunch of different wood styles here. I got the black wood style, right? I got the red wood style. I got the other red wood style, the brown red wood style. I don't know why is Spider-Man in this? Why is he in here? Bro, what the hell? We're back with the anime unboxings. Haley is here behind the camera with a black star on her chin. I guess it's a pimple patch?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference between that pimple patch and any other pimple patch?
It just looks cooler.
Alright, fair. We drove to 2 different CVS pharmacies for the cooler.
Alright, get on with
for
it.
the cooler. So,
exactly.
the figure that Haley bought me, tell me about this character.
A long time ago. Basically, when I was 12, I saw her and she reminded me of my mom. Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
Is it getting emotional right here? Dude,
no.
she's teary-eyed. What is happening? I is getting a little teary.
No.
For real, though? Actually, you think this character reminds you of your mother?
Yeah.
Why, though? The makeup?
Yeah. I think it's just a black hair. It's kind of stereotypical.
No, I kind of feel you on that. And then your mom does wear that, like, doesn't she wear
no, I'm
like
talking about when she was younger.
No, I'm saying the pictures I've seen.
Oh.
Kind of gives that vibe. Although this character has a giant freaking forehead. You can see.
It's like my mom and then my dad, because my dad's a little legit.
Your dad? Oh, that's kind of cute. I can see this.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, but I'm saying like the character. Your dad reminds me of this guy. He does. And then Mai is like your mom.
I actually never.
She in stature is more symbolically represented by this character than him. Like your dad. Dude, why are you getting so emotional? She's getting
I don't know what that means.
There's some trauma dumping happening right now. What's happening? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Why are you jiggling your leg like that right now? She's
so
jiggling her leg. Alright, so guys, this is not just a typical anime unboxing. This is kind of like, I genuinely wanted to make this more in-depth, and I wanted to go over some of these characters and what they do and what their backstory is a little bit, or how I feel about the anime. So we're not just going to rate the character, or the figure, we're going to rate the character, we're going to rate the anime, and we're going to rate, I don't know, the relatability of the character, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so we got Mai over here.
And
from the Red Ribbon Army. And
right?
Shu. But, oh, Shu's in there too?
Yeah.
It's both?
Yes.
I didn't even realize that.
Yes, what are you talking about?
Wait, so then if I get Emperor Pilaf.
Yeah, you have all three. That is Mai and Shu.
Oh shit. And he comes, Emperor Pilaf probably comes with the Dragon Balls, that's why he doesn't. Oh my god. Yo, this is a really nice gift. Haley did, so good. I'm actually very impressed. I like this a lot. I didn't realize it was both of them.
I think so, better be.
Oh shit. I thought it was just Mai.
It said Mai and Shu.
No, but it looks like it's Shu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Together. He's probably
Alright, so I'm gonna just put this out there. If anybody sponsors my channel and wants to send me figures, guys, I'm missing Emperor Pilaf. Send me Emperor Pilaf if you want to do that. Yeah, Bandai, please do so. Bandai Namco Group. Then we got 2 Sega figures here. We got, who's this?
Loid.
Loid Forger in his tennis outfit, and then we have Fiona Frost, right?
Yeah,
Fiona Frost.
It says on the box.
Oh, it does. Fiona Frost and Loid Forger in their tennis, and this was actually in the anime. We watched the episode together.
Yeah, she sucks.
No, she doesn't suck.
Yeah,
she's pretty good, but she sucks
so you're like
compared
a side hoe like lover?
No, I just like her. I think she's cool.
Okay.
What do you mean?
She's the side hoe, bro.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
She's his apprentice.
No. She's so weird, bro.
I don't think she's that weird.
Yeah, she has like a fat crush on Loid. Loid's already taken, sorry.
I'm opening my last now because of this. I'm opening my last. We're opening these 2 first.
Wait, why?
Alright, listen.
Why? I want to see that one.
You gotta wait for the finale then. They want to see it too. Alright, so listen. Loid Forger.
And his side hoe.
And his side hoe, whatever you want to call it.
Disgusting.
So we're gonna pull up the Spy Family wiki here, and this is gonna be like part of my segment, and I'm actually gonna show this on the screen if I can possibly do so. But basically, what I want to do is I want to look for his capabilities, right? I want to talk about what Loid can do. So Haley, you want to talk about what Loid can do, abilities and skills?
So Loid is like.
Tell me what you know about the anime. Tell them what if they don't know.
It's a family-friendly anime about a nice family, and there's like
That's friendly, and like
come
on, your descriptions are just like.
And the family is very like kind of weird because they all got some like weird thing going on. I feel like that's the best way to describe it because you should definitely watch the anime for yourself.
Oh yeah, no spoilers. Okay,
yeah,
fair,
I'm
no
the best
spoilers.
at this.
All right, listen. To be completely honest here, and I didn't even think about this, but like I actually did not mean to wear this shirt. I did not think about that. And you chose these before I wore this shirt, and I didn't choose this based on these.
No way, dude. We're like
it's like we have
like
super
period
time.
sync.
Yeah, our periods are synced.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is actually a character from Spy Family. This is Yor Forger. And so anyway, this is Fiona Frost, who is basically an apprentice to Loid. Not Sido. Apprentice to Loid. And basically, she is kind of in love with Lloyd at the same time. So she's not a side hoe, but she wants to be a main hoe, and it's just not working.
All she is a side, but she's not even.
She's not even a side. She's
I
not
know.
even.
She's
nothing.
just like
she's just a character, bro.
Exactly.
It's nothing like it's nothing at all, really.
Yeah.
But basically, the whole episode there was a tennis competition. It was part of a mission, and
where's Yor?
We need to get Yor. I need to get the collection going, bro. They didn't sell this.
Pick the side hoe, guys. Says a lot about him.
Haley wants to keep doing this. I feel like I'm just gonna give up. Like, is this what we're doing today? Like,
get out the mortal.
The mortal?
The mortal combat.
You're the fucking mortal. Come here.
Then what are you?
I'm the combat. Alright guys, no. Stop with the knee slapping. So today I am actually using a nice new opener, okay? It's not brand new. This is actually something my best friend's father used to own, and this actually belonged to Trevor's dad.
I thought you said you got that from, what's his name?
No, I believe this and the other ones are all from Trevor's dad.
Oh.
Yeah, this is from Trevor's dad. Yeah. Trevor gave it to me. What?
I did that.
No, it's nice. It's very nice. It's cool. So if you guys see Mortal Kombat, you know, this is Kano's knife and or dagger, however you would call it. But this is dope, you know. And obviously, I hope YouTube doesn't like ban me for this. I'm gonna pre-cut these things. So let's just go ahead and slice and dice a little bit here. You know the girl who's on Instagram who like builds computers and stuff? She has like some kind of blade that she uses just like this. So I think if she can get away with it, I can get away with it, right? So I'm just gonna pre-cut all of these.
What?
You know that girl who builds the computers for people? Like the Hispanic girl? I mean, everybody follows her not because she builds shit, but she's got big titties. I know that for sure. But like that girl, you know who I'm talking about?
No.
On Instagram. She's the one that has like...
I don't pay attention.
You literally are the one who sends me memes from her sometimes. Or like...
What are you talking about? I've never sent you a meme.
I will show you afterwards. Anyway, guys, this is such a cool dagger, and the way Kano holds it is kind of like this. When he fights, he's like... So anyway, sorry.
Yo, that I don't think you're going to be able to keep in.
What do you mean?
Because you like look like you were stabbing something. Like the way you're holding it looked aggressive.
I'm not stabbing. Oh, am I doing this wrong? Am I stupid?
No.
Oh. Okay, I did it right. Why is it getting stuck on something? Oh, okay.
Because it's got like serrades, bruh.
Yeah, fair. Okay. I'm going to put this away now, guys. I pre-cut everything. So we're good. I think this is going to go right here. Hopefully children cannot reach it. Alright, so again, we're going to go ahead and open up Loid here. So if we look on his wiki, it actually says that his skill sets include proficient hand-to-hand combat, marksmanship, mastery, and disguises. I think he's like honestly OP in every factor. Like,
yeah.
But he is known to be a disguiser, right? Like,
yeah,
he can
like
just
he's not as strong as you are.
Yeah, exactly. However, we're watching Sakamoto Days, and would you say that he's a good disguiser versus the other guy that we saw in the episode the other day? He actually puts on
like real, so he puts more effort
yeah.
into it. The other guy just thinks of it or whatever.
Like Spy Family, the strength levels are not real.
Alright, let's not talk about Sakamoto though.
Why?
Because it's so new.
Yeah, but they don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a character from there who has a similar ability.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I'm not giving like a spoiler who it is and whatever. But my point is that the strength levels and stuff, the strength levels in this anime are actually pretty up there. Like they're almost like they have god tiered powers or like special ability, superhero abilities. And the fighting capabilities and the strength capabilities in this anime are pretty like supernatural almost. And in Sakamoto Days,
it is supernatural.
Yeah, but in Sakamoto.
Like, what are you talking about?
Anya's basically.
Yeah, the
No spoilers.
Okay.
Okay, so as we can see, this has just 3 pieces. Wow. Okay. Oh, why would I drop it like that? Oh my god, I'm stressed. I'm stressing, guys. I'm stressing. All right, you know what? I want to use the blade. I feel like it's necessary until I cut myself and then YouTube bans me. You know what I mean? Ooh.
Like the Hodge twins.
Yeah. No. Elliot Hulse. Elliot was opening something, and then he was talking. Yeah, he was talking.
I don't know the difference.
He was talking shit about a brand sending him protein, and it wasn't like a good thing. And then he basically like slammed it, and the blade was on the thing, and he cut himself open. Elliot Hulse, if you ever see any of my videos, which you probably won't, this is not your demographic or anything.
No, what the heck?
But I would love, dude. Even though Elliot Hulse went very different, I still would love to.
Never mind. No, you're not.
I would still love to meet him. I think Elliot Hulse is cool. He taught me so much since I was a kid. You know?
No.
Alright guys, we got Lloyd's head here. Anybody want Lloyd's head?
Me.
Hey, that was a setup and you just jumped into it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Because I answered your
Yeah.
question. Yeah, I do.
Shut up. Alright, here, you can have that. That. I don't think that's allowed. I'm banned already.
Look at him. He looks like a little
Dude,
a
look how he
zebra.
stands up though. I like that. I like how he stands up. Actually, show the camera his head.
His eye, I did. His
Oh, you
eyes
did?
kind of look a little weird. Look at it. Look at it up close.
What do you mean?
It looks like positioned
Not,
like
like,
a little
good?
far.
Nah, I think that's
Really?
legit. Yeah, I think that's legit. Show them
I don't
again.
know.
Show them again.
I
on camera.
did.
And then his body.
No, it's kind of good.
His body
No,
looks-
this eye is a little farther, is it not? Maybe I can't tell.
I don't know, but. Yeah,
I don't know, like
looks
this
like he's got
eye.
bowling shoes on. Here, show them this one too. Hey, don't just roll it on the table like it's just like a toy or something. It's actually.
It is a.
I mean, it's a figure, dog.
Like, it's a
gotta
toy.
we gotta treat it
Play with,
nicely.
like Barbies, homie. I'm just kidding.
Show them though.
I know figures are.
Figures are like a good thing, bro.
They're a good
I
thing.
wanted to talk more about his capabilities, but I don't want to spoil anybody else. It's just he's really strong, okay? The girl on my shirt, however, is like way stronger in my opinion.
That one's super weak.
She's not super weak.
Yeah.
She's just not as strong.
Don't defend her. Don't defend her.
Psycho energy.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, girl? Like, what's the problem with this character? Like, she's a good character, I think. Like, I don't think she's bad.
Mm.
How you gonna be mad? Sakamoto had like multiple girls trying to give him flowers where that other dude was like, come on. Sakamoto?
Yeah, but Sakamoto only kept
Why'd you
the
still
one.
throw it on the table?
He said you could. He said.
Hey,
you
shh, no spoilers.
could- He said you
No
could keep
spoilers.
the chocolates.
He said,
That's all I'm gonna say.
He said you could keep the change.
See exactly.
Well, am I gonna break this figure like Trevor did in that one other video that we did?
I'm waiting
Oh,
for
this
my
is a.
Sakamoto.
You know what? I'm surprised how tall this figure is. I'm very surprised how tall this figure is. And let me look up Fiona. I want to know like,
Buddy doesn't work on leg day much.
yo, why can't I like?
It's like my legs, for real,
It's
for
not
real.
letting me. Oh, Fiona.
Except I have cankles.
Dude, your ankles are perfectly fine. I do not know what your issue
Whoa,
is.
whoa,
about
whoa!
that.
Excuse me, my ankles. You mean my cankles?
No, not your ankles.
Ah.
All right, so Loid actually looks pretty sick, and you know what? I really like how the background. Haley,
Sorry. Oh
Distractions,
God,
my
dude! I don't
girl.
know what my problem
I
is.
love how the floor of the actual thing looks kind of legit.
It looks like a cookie, like a biscuit.
Yes, like biscuit, like biscuit
Like
oliva.
biscuit. Oh,
You were gonna say that?
yeah.
You're gonna say biscuit oliva?
What's this jacket say?
Or not
It says
biscuit.
wise,
Why?
wise, like wise, and then hers says ass. Wise
So
ass.
let's
Like
talk
your
about
dad.
how we went on a vacation, and when we did, we went to a thrift place because Haley likes thrifting and looking for like antique stuff or whatever, antique shops, right?
Yeah.
And we found Fiona Frost just sitting, like a figure of her, just sitting on a chair. And this same figure I googled in the moment, and it was like what, $15, $20?
On Amazon, yeah.
Dude,
and like in
and
there
the-
it was like 35. Or
They were
something.
trying to sell for like almost $40.
Oh.
Look at this. This is kind of cool.
Looks like a cheese grater.
Yo, why do you grab it so hard? Like,
No, because
with
it looked
no
like a cheese
care at
grater. I
all?
was like, what?
You just like manhandle that shit. Okay, alright, this is a little much.
It didn't look good. What?
Why does she look like that? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little sus. I'm not opposed to it, but hey, don't slam it down because you keep doing that with my figures, my girl.
Guys, she really wants to do something, bro.
Don't slam down the figure, okay?
Look at her. Look at her.
Can you stop, please? Come on, take care of this stuff. That's how you keep it good.
Look at this, guys. This is a really good figure.
And also, by the way, I do want to talk
Wait a
about
minute,
this
this
real
is
quick.
not-
I do want to talk about this real quick. Guys and gals and whoever's watching it, whatever you identify with, my point is, as I move forward with figure unboxings, I'm going to end up doing giveaways. I want to do giveaways. I think that if you watch my channel and you support
Turn
and
around,
everything,
Lloyd. Bam, bam.
I feel like if you watch my channel and, dude, that is a really, like, deep bass to have to
Deep
put.
bass.
like-
Oh, like a
Oh,
long bass.
Jesus. Yeah. Anyway,
They
so
both don't work on leg day.
listen to what I'm saying, okay?
Yeah.
For my fans, whoever watches this, if I ever get a bunch of fans, who knows? Oh, I like how she's like stanced. That's really cool. Show the camera a little bit. But yeah, for the people that watch my channel, I just want to be real about it. If I do get, you know, enough followers and I'm able to afford more figures and things like that, even though I'm sitting in the hidden wood village here, why do you grate everything?
Sorry,
you're like,
I don't know why.
like you're just like grating
I
it,
don't know
dude.
why.
Go easy. I like these things. I don't want them to get messed up.
They're fine.
But again, I'm talking to the camera for a second before my camera overheats. Haley's dancing behind the camera because she can't focus for 2 seconds. But anyway, my point is, if I do somehow make money off of this, if I do somehow see success doing things that I enjoy and I love, I would like to share some of this success with you guys in the sense of like sending you figures, like doing like raffles, or whoever supports me could potentially get a figure, and it could be these that are open on here as well, or even better ones. Hopefully I get better ones down the line, I can afford it, or I get sponsored or something, I don't know, whatever the case is.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So we're looking at Fiona Frost's abilities. While not as powerful compared to the stronger characters in the series, Fiona has impressive physical strength shown when she took down the Bullock brothers. Okay, I don't know what that is, and I'm not gonna bring that up because that's a spoiler, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, so here's another part of this whole segment. I wanted to go to Reddit, and I wanted to type in Fiona Frost, right? And I want to see what comes up, and I'm kind of scared right now. But okay,
Yeah,
so there's like 3 to 4 different things. Okay, so there's thoughts on Fiona Frost ? We're gonna go ahead and throw that on there. New tab. Thoughts on same question. Okay, Nightfall. Okay, Fiona is really one-dimensional and a wasted potential. Okay?
Period.
Do you think Fiona Frost and Loid could work as a ship?
No.
Okay. Isn't Fiona Frost a continuity error? Oh, that's interesting.
What does that even
And then
mean?
one more. Do you think Fiona Frost has wasted potential? No, that's the same.
Yeah.
Explanation why Fiona Frost is absolutely amazing. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Why does Fiona Frost always cover her right eye? I don't know what that's about. Okay, I'm gonna type in Loid
Like
Forger.
her eye. I don't
No, I
think.
know.
I think that's just a design thing. I don't
Maybe.
think it's anything that deep.
Oh,
What?
I see what you mean. Because even in the figure, like her right eye is covered.
Yeah, it's like Ram and Rem.
Okay, I see. Okay, Loid's delusion. What's something you like and dislike about Loid Forger? Okay, fair enough. We're gonna read like 5 from each form. For what reasons does Loid start quietly falling in love with Yor? Would it be too much to want a husband like Loid Forger? Loid is slowly becoming a family man. Loid's past. Loid's morals. Okay, whatever.
How about you give your thoughts?
I will give my thoughts, but I want to look at these thoughts first, real quick. I want to look at the thoughts, Haley. We got to look at them together. All right, the first one is thoughts on Fiona Frost. Do you think her character development is quite lacked compared to other side characters? Till now, she's portrayed as a great partner with Twilight and Missions, but having a full crush on him at all times. She has some corporations with Frankie. Corporations? Despite she liked working with him, Frankie wasn't into her personality, scared his friends away, blah, blah. Okay, let's see what people say. So wait, actually, let's talk about it. Do you think her character development is quite lacked?
Yeah.
You think so? Why?
Yep.
Why do you think that?
She's giving like Demon Slayer character. Like she's just like the girl who's like, oh my god, I love Loid, ah. Like that's it. Like, okay girl, give us nothing.
I'm reading a little bit about this. Yor needed someone to kickstart a jealousy streak within her, especially because that jealousy was an essential factor when it came to Yor's realization that she loved the Forgers as family. So maybe she was used as a tool to make Yor kind of like...
Then that's kind of sad.
It is kind of sad, but at the same time, like, okay, I see depth in her character because I stand by the fact that I could see and understand why being trained by a character... What are you doing? Are you farting? She's farting. I could see... She can't take shit serious. Alright, we are back. My camera overheated, unfortunately. GoPros do that. But anyway, we were talking about Fiona Frost, and the question that we posed on the Reddit is, do you think her character development's quite lacked compared to other side characters? And Haley said yes, and I wanted to know why. Why do you think that, Haley?
Well, I feel like we haven't seen a lot of her for now, and I feel like that curly head guy is even like a more important character than she is.
I agree he's more important.
She hangs out more than, like with Anya and stuff. Like,
yeah,
she's
no,
just, like, with
I agree that that's the case. However, I do see depth in her character because it's like, the general gist of all of these characters is that they didn't have the best childhoods. And I have a feeling that, just like this forum actually talked about, maybe she has the worst childhood of all of them and we don't know that. And maybe with that being the case, she finds like some sort of connection with Loid in the sense that she has some issues going on from her childhood. I feel like all of them did, because if we look at Yor, and she talks about her childhood with her brother, I mean, both of her parents weren't alive, right?
Yeah, what was Loid? I don't remember.
I don't think they talked about his childhood as much, of these two childhoods.
Yeah.
But Yor was trying to feed her little brother, and then he got used to her toxic cooking, and then just like, you know, so I don't know. I don't necessarily know.
We don't even know if Loid had a bad childhood.
We don't know yet. I don't know if Spy Family wants to go into it because they don't usually like to focus in on bad things. I think
that's not true. Anya.
Yeah, but I think they
focus
focus on Anya because Anya's a main character, and that plays in her role of wanting to be part of a family. And I think yes, exactly. And I think her role and showing that connection is to show why her brother and her have this connection. While Fiona Frost, it doesn't necessarily have to show that to show why she likes Loid.
Yeah, but she also just worked with him for a long time and
That's
admires
true as
him,
well. That's
why.
true as well. So it could just be a crush. I don't know. And then one other form was talking about the fact that one of her eyes is always covered. Oh, Fiona is really one-dimensional and a wasted potential. So like somebody's talking about that. Let's see. Do you think Fiona Frost and Loid could work as a ship? What do you think about that?
No.
Why not?
Because you're...
Okay, fair. Because yours better. But if Yor didn't exist and she, let's say, didn't have some sort of competition, she wasn't like vying for his love compared to someone else.
No, because Loid doesn't care about her.
I don't think Loid doesn't care, but I think Loid probably thinks that like as a spy you're not supposed to. Because Loid's already fighting that with Yor and with Anya. Like he doesn't want that to be a thing. But I think it's naturally occurring.
If there was nothing happening, unless like they were like, you guys have to, I don't know, have
like
a
pretend
kid.
to be yeah. It says Fiona isn't Loid's kind of person, definitely not the person he needs. Yeah, fair. So I agree with your statement. I don't think they would work well together as a couple, but I do find it like, I don't know, like the theme of unrequited love is a theme that I do like in anime sometimes. I don't know why. Like it's something that I can understand. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No. What does that mean?
It just means that the idea of unrequited love is something that in every romance or every like romantic theme is always there. There's always somebody who loves somebody and they don't love them back. Rock Lee loved Sakura and Sakura had no interest in Rock Lee. No,
that's sad.
I know you. That's what I'm trying to say. I know you don't like it, and I'm not saying I like it, but I'm saying I understand that. Like as a dude, there have been many girls in life that I liked and never even wanted to tell because I was scared. Like imagine she doesn't want to tell him that, so she's scared, but she's a grown-ass adult and she's a spy with like multiple capabilities. But I feel like it's human to like feel that way and be afraid, if that makes any sense.
No, I'm not built like you.
Well, whatever. You're not built. I mean, you don't have to be. I'm just
like
saying.
Loid.
Why? You don't give a shit? You just work?
Yeah.
Is that why you said you'd be a great FBI agent or something one day?
I
Like,
actually would.
Well, it is what it is. Anyway,
I'm a very heartless person.
I don't think you're heartless. I think
Yeah.
you're easily to say that. I don't think you are, because there are things that in our relationship you are not heartless. You're not heartless at all, so don't play with me. Anyway, next one says Loid's delusion. I need somebody to help me understand. In the anime, we see Loid doing things for Yor and Anya for the mission. And this sub, I've seen so many people swoon over that because apparently Loid is secretly in love with Yor already, but he's just in denial. So all he does is these things to elaborate. So he does all these elaborate gestures for them for the mission. Like, what? You think that's true?
Yeah.
You think he's delusional? Like he actually loves her, but she's like, that's what this person's saying.
Yeah, partially, because it does feel like that. He's like, all right, fine, I'll get her a toy for the mission. Like,
oh,
it's like
I see what you mean.
unnecessary things. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, but like, you get what I'm saying?
No, I'm following what you're saying. Like, basically, he does care about these people, but then he tries to
like,
justify
all right, I'll buy
it.
peanuts for Anya
For the mission. Like, he justifies it for the mission. Like, it's like a thing that he has to do. I love them and want them to get together, but I actually don't see any genuine feelings on Loid's side as of yet. Am I missing something?
Yeah, of course. That's obvious. Loid doesn't care.
So wait, is it that he actually cares about them but blames it on the mission? Or is this person saying that...
No, they're talking about Frost, right?
No, they're talking about Loid.
Oh, shit.
They're saying Loid's delusion.
Oh, this is still the same Reddit.
But Loid clearly does not want his mission to go our way, so it's quite easy. So this person's saying there's a Loid... People are talking about Loid's delusion, but they're saying that they don't think Loid actually does feel that way. I don't know. Alright, let's go to the next forum, because this is like... very in-depth stuff. What's something you like and dislike about Loid Forger? Go, boom. That's a real good question.
Something I like and dislike?
Yeah.
I like
what you like.
He's such a baddie.
Just one thing.
He's a blonde baddie.
Oh my god, that's what you like?
Yeah.
About Loid Forger?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. What do you dislike about Loid Forger?
That he has a wife.
Okay. What I like about Loid Forger is that I feel like in general there was a moment where he was about to break and just focus on the mission. And he was gonna give Anya back. And I like that he allowed his emotions to get in and to care about the little girl, and I like that. What I dislike about Loid is that sometimes I feel like he takes on so much, and I think that like he could rely on his wife and his daughter a little more.
Yeah, but I mean it's not really his wife and his daughter. That's why he's not relying on.
Yeah, no, I know, but I feel like he could a little more.
Yeah, but
and maybe I don't quite
thinks
understand
they're
the
just
anime.
normal people. That's the thing. So it's like, oh, why would he want to rely on these normal people? It's like, oh
No,
yeah,
but maybe that's what I don't understand. Because wasn't there that part where like him and Yor like kind of understood that they had abilities?
No.
And then even because
he was
even
just
when
like, damn, she's strong.
yeah,
That's
but
really
even
it.
when she was on the cruise ship and she got drunk and they were gonna fight each other, like she was trying to fight him because she was like, you hurt Anya, and they were fighting. Like she was really freaking powerful.
What are your opinions on her negative and positive?
I like her look. That's the thing I like. The thing I didn't like is that if she does like Loid, right? Even if you're like focused on this concept of like Loid is mine, you should care about what he cares about. And if he cares about Yor and he cares about Anya, and you care about him, why not get involved with the things that he cares about? Right? Like, just because you like someone and they can't be yours doesn't mean you can't care about them. Like, if you actually like him, then that means that you should care about him even if he can't be yours. And yours. But, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that should be the case. So if there is this little girl, you can't think of her as annoying. Yes, you can't be with him, but you can't think about his daughter as annoying. You should think about her as, I have so much admiration for this person who trained me and was so good to me, like, as a leader. Why don't I treat his daughter nice? Why don't I go the extra mile to protect her? You know what I mean? Like, that's the way I feel. I'm talking about an anime and an animated character and a theme.
Okay. I was just trying to make sense of it because it didn't really make sense.
So my opinion doesn't make sense?
Not really to me.
Oh. Well, audience watching this, if you think my opinion doesn't make sense, let me know. If you think my opinion makes sense, let me know, okay? I would like to know what you guys think too. And I want you to get involved in this, you know, if you want to be in the chat. In the comments. Why we like characters, why we don't like characters, right?
Yeah. What was the break that we took?
The break that we took was to play video games. Okay, guys, we took a little break to play a game called Repo with our friends, and it was pretty good. Okay, yeah, she has a crush on Loid, right? But Loid is also like her sensei or teacher or whatever. And if you like your teacher or like this person, whatever the case is, I would assume that if Loid cares about something, you should show care to that thing too. But throughout the series, I haven't seen her show care to Anya, and I haven't seen her show care to Yor. She's more competitive to Yor, which to me is something based on choice, right? People can choose that. Some people are very jealous and they don't care. They'll say, oh, I hate that child and that woman who's taking the energy away from the love that I have for this guy or whatever that I want to share with this guy. But in my eyes, if you do like somebody, I would assume that you would like to be nice or care about what they care about, right? Like if somebody likes something, like if Loid said he loved knives like this Mortal Kombat knife, I would assume that she would say, okay, I have interest in knives and I like knives too, so I'm going to pay attention and take care of the knives that you like. In this case, Loid is on a mission, and in his eyes, he's trying to make that mission succeed by showing love or care to Yor and showing love or care to this daughter that he's adopted, which is Anya. And I would assume that as a character, and a smart character at that, she would also show that care and that love and that appreciation towards these people. But she doesn't. She kind of just shows like she's apathetic to it. She doesn't even interact with Anya much, right? Anya just reads her thoughts and then.
Know it's a mission.
I thought she does. Isn't she part of the organization with them and she knows about that mission? Isn't that the whole point of like? Because what was the whole tennis thing about? The tennis thing, like she asked for his help because of what in the tennis thing?
Because of her own mission, right?
Maybe, but if she discloses,
he can't give too much like information to anybody at
all. I
all.
guess, but if she discloses missions to him, he can't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he does or doesn't.
Because he's like the number one.
Yeah, so he keeps his stuff top secret.
She's not number one.
Yeah, so fair enough. But that is what I don't like about Fiona and what I do like about Fiona. And then Loid, like I said, what did I say I liked about him?
I don't remember.
I think I said I didn't like the fact that he can't tell that Twilight is like Yor is powerful person, because like he was on a mission with her. Remember he gave her like the grenade ring? Yeah. It was literally the ring from the grenade he gave to her, and I was like, what? I don't know. Anyway,
no, that would have been Yor being stupid then. It's like,
well, Yor I can see being stupid because Yor is kind of innocent.
No, but she's an assassin. How does she not know what?
But like, I think in general she's like that. Like Yor is kind of like someone who's stupid until she activates her abilities. He is always like on. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Like Yor is like a loving, kind, how do I cook for my brother? Let me go ahead and mash up fish guts and like pee in it or something. And then he's like, oh, delicious. But like, you'd think that, she'd be smarter since she's an assassin. I think she's smart when it comes to killing people.
Yeah.
which is something that you don't need to be intelligent emotionally to do.
Yeah,
you just need to
skills.
disconnect and just go and murder. Like,
Yeah.
which artery did I slice today? While he is disguise and espionage and this and that and like interrogation. Like, I feel like that's what his thing is. So
It's like intelligence.
right. He's an intelligent spy, right? As opposed to yours brother, who's also supposed to be like, what, CIA or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
and
he's like.
But he's like stupid,
Yeah,
because you can't tell that this guy's a spy, and you can't tell that your sister's an assassin all your life. Like, I'm sorry guys, if you're watching this is a spoiler alerts. And honestly, I get really passionate about talking about anime. So like, I like this segment because I used to just unbox stuff, and I was like, okay, like, let me just talk about, you know, what I'm unboxing just in general, or like the make and the model of the figure or whatever. But these characters, I do appreciate talking about these characters in the anime. So that is how I feel. Again, this is a whole segment where I was looking up stuff on Reddit to see what people's questions were, what their themes were. I was hoping to get like different ones, like I don't know, like, let me see, Loid Forger. I'm just gonna put this out there, right? Loid Forger versus, and then I'm gonna put Reddit. Now I just want to see what comes up, right?
Wait, but that might have spoilers.
It might have spoilers, whatever. But I will put a spoiler warning on this, or whatever the case is. If you're watching this, come on, I can't talk about an anime without talking about the anime. Like,
That's true.
That's kind of weird to me. But all right, so I pulled it up. I put Loid Forger versus Reddit. First thing, who would win, your Forger or Loid Forger? What do you think, Haley?
If it was a fight, your.
Okay. Yes, I agree too. But I think if Yor were sober, as opposed to how she was when she fought him that one, and even then she didn't fight him to kill him.
No, but I'm talking about like if these were just two
if they're like
strangers
bloodlust.
and yeah, and they had a fight or something.
If they're two
Obviously-
strangers, then Yor.
Obviously, like in this situation, it would be Loid because he
I don't-
has more stuff.
I think
on
they
him.
wouldn't kill each other. They would
I
just
don't
like.
think so either, but I'm just saying like he knows more about like. He's like more on a mission, where she's like more like, you know, I need to find myself a husband so that people don't think this way.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
here's another one I found. Okay, Levi Ackerman versus Loid Forger.
Levi.
Anybody watch Attack on Titan? Okay, so Levi versus Loid.
Levi.
That's hard.
No, it's not.
You think so?
Yeah, Levi's
But okay,
like
wait.
smart and
We gotta equal it out though. You can't just say Levi's smaller and blah blah. Let's say Loid had training to use the Scout Regiment's gear, right? And so both of them had the gear. Who would win?
Levi's a damn captain, bruh.
Okay, but so is Loid's the best spy and like not assassin, but like I guess spy person in the whole thing.
No, it'd be Levi still. I don't care.
You
Levi
sure?
has more strength and stuff like that.
Levi has kind of like a Keke Genkai.
Yeah.
Like he has like a bloodline
Did you see him
ability.
go through like that, the ape thing?
Yeah.
Or Titan? Like, he
Yeah,
was crazy.
that was
like,
crazy.
Like twirling on his
Dude,
own.
how do you not remember anything in anime? You mean the Beast Titan?
Yeah, well, I call him the Ape Titan. I don't know.
Oh, you call him the Ape Titan? The
He's
Ape
like a
Titan.
fucking
He
monkey.
does. Yo, when he first was revealed in Attack on Titan, he was terrifying to me.
Yeah, he was.
Because he was just kind of like, he's smiling, he's looking at you. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, whoa, there's like sentient,
And they
like.
all come out and they're like sexy men.
Wait, what?
No!
Whatever. Okay.
I'm saying they're all people. They're not actually Titans. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
somebody put, how do you think Loid would fare in this situation? I'm just going to do two more. So this is the second one. The first one, the two more, and the second one. Oh, okay. You know how Yor was fighting on the cruise ship?
Yeah.
She's saying, how do you think Loid would have lasted in that fight, I guess?
How long he would have lasted?
Like, how would he have fared in that, I guess?
He probably would have ran away.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Let me see. One more. Who's Riza Hawkeye?
I have no idea.
Dude, I'm not learned enough here. Okay, I'm gonna just do one with Fiona. I'm gonna put Fiona Frost versus Reddit. Let's just see.
They're gonna say Fiona versus your.
Who's Nightfall?
Oh, isn't that?
Is that him?
No, that's a sister. Or brother, my bad.
Agent Nightfall. Oh, they're saying Fiona versus yours brother.
Yeah, I'm pretty
What do
sure.
you think? I guess Nightfall. If that's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Look it up real quick.
What is going on my phone
It'd be
right
Nightfall, dude.
now? You think so?
Yeah, he's
I think my
way
phone is.
stronger.
It says connect only this time.
You need me to
I'm
look
so
it up?
confused. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just hoping that the screen mirror is showing, because I'm doing it to record.
Oh.
That's fine. So who do you think would win? Nightfall? You think so? He hasn't really shown much battle prowess, though.
Yes, he has.
He has?
Yeah, he's like one of the best agents, right? He's like stronger than her.
So you think he's stronger than Loid?
Yeah.
You think?
Strength, yeah.
You think yours brother is stronger than Loid?
Yeah, cause he's like what's it called? He's
What are you going off of? I don't remember that.
No, he's not just an agent. He's like some sort of officer or something.
Yeah, but I don't remember
He uses like
that at all.
Morse code and shit like that. Like remember, like he's super intelligent also, but he's also like strong. Like he's like a person who fights and stuff.
I don't remember that, but that's okay. I could just look him up real quick. Nightfall Spy Family abilities.
Watch, is not even gonna be him.
I put Soy Family. Dude, my internet's not working right now. I don't know what's happening. Each one out of the two. I mean, like in general, from 0 to 10, and why?
I give him like an 8 because I mean they're cool and all, but at the same time, like looks like he's packed up, ready to go, and she looks like she's about to hit a damn ball.
You give 8 both?
Yeah, because I would give it a 10, but the thing is like they're both doing different things, so it's like, girl, okay, like what you getting ready for? Who you about to play tennis with?
No, it makes sense. I would give Loid a 9. Because I like the bag and the detail on the buckle. If we look here.
Yeah, Loid looks better than
like
her.
Loid has that detail on the buckle right there. I actually like Loid better because Loid looks well put together. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't understand how an agent who has the ability to fight has 0 ass. Like that's kind of crazy to me. You'd think like the athletic build would give him some kind of like booty, but he is like negative ass, bro. That ass is like going inward. Like where is his ass? I don't understand. So that's kind of crazy to me. Now, Fiona, she kind of got a booty, but I don't like when figures... I gotta disconnect it to show people. I don't like when figures have the opportunity to show, like, some sort of transition underneath here, and it's just, like, connected. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, she got a diaper on, bro. She got a diaper. That's a diaper. That's literally a diaper. Now, the only thing I also don't like about her, and the reason I would give her 5... I like her style and everything, but look at her head. Look at where the hairpiece connects. Wait, Ron,
you have to understand this is like a prize figure that you like do in like a machine or something. So these are not gonna have like.
They're not like super good. No, I know, and I'm just saying compared to just figures in general, I don't think that she's that great because of that headpiece. I don't like how they're. For
a prize figure, like these are both very good.
She's got like head surgery, bro. Like she got like the scar. What do you mean, like prize figure, like
no, like for like
the pickup box?
Yeah, like for a Sega figure.
Fair.
They're pretty good.
All right, so I'm gonna put her there.
Now this is not like a. This is like.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a really good figure. Okay, so I'm gonna put her there.
I don't know.
I'll put him here. All right, guys. So now we're opening up here. It says, does it say? It's all in Japanese. This is actually a full Japanese figure, right? Ichiban Sho, Shu and Mai. Okay, so this is childhood vibes for me because this is a Dragon Ball, right? Yeah. And this stays Dragon Ball pretty much. Like this figure is from Dragon Ball. But, and spoiler alert if you haven't been catching up with Dragon Ball Super, but Mai and the gang, Mai and the gang, like Emperor Pilaf, Mai and Shu, they actually get lost on an island and then trying to find the Dragon Balls. And then Bulma has this whole thing on the cruise where she invites everyone, and the winner of the prize, like they have like some sort of competition, wins the Dragon Balls. So the Dragon Balls are already together. Bulma already got them all. They're sitting on the ship, and they're on an island with the radar, and they see the Dragon Balls just coming towards them, which is the ship.
Yeah.
And they're stuck on the island. So then Trunks. Yeah. Future kid Trunks. Yeah. And then Goten find them and they're like, oh, let me help you. And they help them to get on the ship. And they're trying to get the Dragon Balls. Okay. Yeah. That's how it starts. When they meet Beerus and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Later down the line, something bad happens and an evil villain takes over. And this is where Goku Black comes in. Yeah. Goku Black defeats like the time travel type thing. Yeah. And ends up essentially going to the future, and future Trunks is involved. Right. Future Trunks and Mai are cutesy, and even though she's like way older, I guess, but the timeline's different, and I think they fall in love. Okay. Mai and future Trunks. Okay. And then even though they fall in love in that timeline, when they come back now, kid Trunks and Mai, all three of them, they make a wish in the Dragon Ball to turn into kids. So all of them turn into little kids now. What? I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm not probably doing it in order. So what? They're just little kids. But basically, she turns into a kid, and Kid Trunks and her also like each other. Okay. So it's cute. Oh. That's all. Trunks gets with her. Basically, Trunks and her are together. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I believe so. I haven't followed up on like my favorite characters. Yeah, like cool. Trunks is dope. Yeah. So like, all right, let's open this up. And guys, if I've said any of this wrong, please, I'm so sorry because I've seen it. But like, Shu, bro? What happened to Shu? What happened to him? He's okay. No, but did he get turned a kid? What happened to him? Yeah, I think Shu... Bro, I gotta pull this up. Because I'm pretty sure Look, I'll get a picture for everybody. But this is Mai Shu and Pilaf kids. Something happened, but they turned into kids. Oh yeah, Pilaf, Mai, and Shu are depicted as children due to a wish they made on the Dragon Ball or whatever. And so they
that's
basically
the damn wish they wasted on the damn Dragon Ball.
Yeah, they turned into kids, bro.
What the hell? You can ask for anything. They ask to turn into kids. That
and
is
then
the most
Trunks,
thing.
and her. Yeah, see? Trunks when he's a kid.
Cute.
So, am I showing the camera? I'm so sorry. I'm showing like Haley and I'm not showing you guys. But yeah, that's the whole thing. Anyway, this should be slick. I'm looking forward to this figure. So, okay, I think it is the 2 because you can see the 2 set up in there.
Nice.
So let's see. I think we got Shu first. Oh, Shu fly, don't fall.
Shut up.
So Haley's been singing this thing. She goes, Shu fly, don't bother. Where's that from again?
I don't know. I learned that when I was a kid.
She learned that when she was a kid, and now she'd be singing it all the time. Shu fly, don't bother me. Oh, Shu's like just one thing.
Yeah, because he's tiny.
Alright, I'm gonna whip this out.
Shu. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember watching one episode and my dad was playing it and I saw them and I was like, oh, she's like a baddie. That's so weird.
She is a
Even though she
baddie.
reminds me of my mom, which is kind of weird, but you know.
Oh, this is just one little guy. Oh, that's nice. Show the camera for me, while I open the other one without cutting myself with this freaking sword. This blade. You know what I mean? What do you think?
I think it's
Talk
good.
to them
I
about
like it. I mean, I don't really got much to say. Just a fox man.
Fox man. Is Shu an actual fox man? All right. So while I do this.
So.
While I do this, do me a favor and
Oh, you
just,
don't gotta stand though.
Oh.
Does he? No, we don't.
do me a favor then. Do me a favor. Pull up what Shu is. Like pull up Shu on Wiki if you can, and that way we can make sense of Shu. Because Shu is like a fox man, but I don't know if that's exactly what we would qualify him as. Like, is he just fox man? And why is he a fox man? Did he get turned into a fox man, or was
His manga debut was Who's Got My Balls?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's cute. I'm not packing this back right, like properly. Oh no, maybe I am. Oh, it worked. Okay, it fit.
Yeah, he's a Shiba Inu dog. Oh, he gets missed for as a fox.
So he's Shiba Inu.
Shiba.
That's cute. You like those, don't you? Shiba Inu. So, aren't they like warrior dogs? Isn't that like a whole lore behind the Shiba Inu?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Alright, let's go ahead and slice this. And let's go ahead and slice. I like how they're just one piece figures. I like how they're, no, actually like one just thing. Like, that's great. It makes it so much easier, and I like it because I feel like the quality will be there.
Oh,
Versus
so like
having,
the
like,
reason
clip
why they're
things.
together is because like he's a silly dog and then she's like a serious girl.
So they're like,
They're like.
what are they? What's the word for that? Juxtaposed? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the position. Oh, she's a whole unit too.
Yeah, she's a unit, bro. Ooh, I like. Wow, this
Like
is pretty
you
good.
hand me to her and her eyes are too far apart, some shit.
No, she's good.
Wait, let me see. Yeah, hand
Wait,
it to me.
I mean, just put her foot in the thing. Oh, is it gotta like do like that?
No, here, let me do it. You gotta put it on top.
All right, you do it, but show the camera for me. Shu stays up.
Oh, she looks cute.
Shu stays up, so I'm not worried about Shu. I'm gonna see what I can find on Reddit about them. Question-wise, I wonder what like we would actually find. Do people even question stuff about them? I doubt it.
No, because they're probably so like.
Like no, but they're I feel like they're main characters, bro, from the Dragon Ball.
I mean, they are, but they also.
All right, I'm gonna put Shu.
Oh, this is kind of weird.
I'll put
stand.
Shu and
Shu
Mai
fly.
DBZ Reddit. Let's see what comes up. So, what happened to this Mai? How old is Pilaf, Shu, and Mai in DBZ? Okay, that's a good question. Let's see. What's the deal with Pilaf, Mai, Shu now? Question mark. That's a good question too. I've come to the realization. Oh, I wonder what that's gonna be about. Does Bulma or anyone know who Pilaf, Mai, and Shu are? That's a good question too, because they turn into kids, so it's like the main characters who used to deal with them and fight them and all that stuff. Oh, somebody has a form that says my oh my. Anyone else thought Pilaf and Shu ... Oh god, I'm scared. Okay.
They were actually doing like workies together.
Whoa,
like
whoa. Okay, how old is Pilaf, Shu, and Mai in DBZ? This is very nice. Oh, I gotta put it more back because the camera angles and stuff. Okay, how old is Pilaf, Shu, and Mai? How old do you think they are? I think they're old. They talk like
probably
adults.
Like 25 or 30.
They talk like adults because they still retain their memories and intelligence from when they're adults before they wish themselves young. Wait,
So
when
then
did they
no
wish themselves
wonder why they
young?
like each other still, because they have their memories. Why did they wish to be young? I don't understand.
Oh my god, do you mean physically or actually? Because actually they're like 10 to 20 years older than Goku. What? They should be biologically the same age as Trunks.
Wait a minute. I don't understand. How come they use the Dragon Ball's wish? Does that mean that's all that the dragon...
No, I think what it was, the dragon, there was about to come up, and then they were like, I'm gonna make the wish, and then something like that. Something happened on the ship, and when they were...
then what? What happened to the Dragon Balls?
Oh, you don't know how that works?
No.
So Dragon Balls have to be collected in totality, right?
Yeah.
Once you can wish for the dragon the dragon comes out. Oh my god, I can't speak. And then you wish for whatever you want to wish, right?
Yeah.
The regular dragon, Shenron, or Shenlong, on Earth. I was gonna say on America. on Earth. It's not even wouldn't be America. It would be Japan. On Earth only gives you one wish.
Yeah.
While the one on Namek is the big buff one, and he gives 3 wishes.
Oh, okay.
And then Dragon Ball Super, there's this whole thing about a super dragon, which is like gives like
10 wishes.
No, gives like reality bending wishes. Like you can make you can wish back a universe if you want. You can like crazy wishes, right? So essentially for them, if you make
one dragon.
But if you make a wish, what happens is the dragon makes the wish, and then the balls go up, they turn to stone, and then they get launched across the planet. So you'd have to find them again.
Man, what the hell is the point of that?
Because back in the day in Dragon Ball, people would have to like go on a mission and hunt them and try to find them, and Bulma had the radar, so she would help them find them. It'd be a whole journey. Now it's like whenever they want it. Like Bulma's so rich, and she has like the Z fighters that help her. She literally for a cruise decided to just send them to go get the balls or procure the balls, and then they set them up on the cruise ship, and then had it as a prize. If you win the prize on the ship, you get the balls. Like, it's kind of crazy. But, like, no, realistically, I've never understood, like, if they see the ball going, why doesn't Goku just instant transmission and catch them, like, and then just bring them back together? It's like a whole thing. I think there might be a buffer time frame, but I'm not entirely sure. So, that's a whole thing. All right, so again, this forum right here said, how old are they? And I think they're pretty old.
I mean, that would annoy the shit out of the dragon. It's like, bitch, you got the ball.
No, he doesn't care. I mean, he doesn't give a shit. Okay, what's the deal with Peel Off Mai and Shu now? It just strikes me as weird that everyone has apparently forgotten that they were trying to kill Goku for the past 30 or so years. Now it's just like, oh yeah, sure, hang out with my kids, you old so-and-so whatevs.
Wait, these people are trying to kill Goku?
When he was a kid, yes, because they worked for the Red Ribbon Army.
Yeah, I know.
Remember Pilaf? And
yeah.
So I think they did, right? Because there's
they did. Yeah, I remember that too.
So they wanted to kill him when he was young, yes, because he was a threat to them, and they wanted the Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
So that's why it was.
Why? Wait, but why? Like.
Toriyama don't care. He brought them back because he wanted to. Wait, why what?
Wait, did he want the Dragon Balls? Is that why?
No, he was with Bulma, and Bulma wanted the Dragon Balls.
So they didn't like Bulma or Dragon Balls.
They just wanted the Dragon Balls. Anyone who got in their way, and they did bad deeds to get it, so they didn't care. You know what I mean? So Toriyama don't care. He brought them back because he wanted to. I find it weird how you can question that, but not why Goku and the others hang around normal human kids who don't have any parents and can be killed easily with all crazy stuff Goku and others do. What? Okay, fair. Alright, I'm moving on to the next one. I've come to a realization. Emperor Peel Off Mai Shu spell out Peel Off My Shoe. Not sure how I didn't realize that. That is all. Peel off my shoe. Peel off my shoe. What? I mean, I get it, like Goku. Okay, well, Goku's different, but like Vegeta is vegetable.
My shoe peel off.
And my shoe peel off. Shoe fly, don't follow me. It's purely coincidental because that's not the relationship of their names. Pilaf comes from the rice pilaf, while Shu and Mai come from type of Chinese dumpling called shumai because everything's a food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you didn't know that? Vegeta is vegetable. Khalifa is a new character. I forget what Goku is.
Khalifa.
Look up that on your phone real quick. What vegetable is Goku in Dragon Ball?
Where the hell did my phone even go?
What vegetable is, I don't know. What vegetable is Goku supposed to stand for? Oh my god, somebody said, I've started to fucking wonder about Toriyama and his obsession with food. These guys, Saiyans, all have veggie puns for names. Frieza, cooler, and cold.
Carrot.
Being refrigerated. Oh, carrot. Kakarot. Yes. He had to get inspiration from somewhere. That's fucking silly.
Broccoli,
yeah. I'm gonna have to screen record these later because I, for some reason, couldn't get them. So I'm gonna go back and show you guys what I found. Okay, the next question was...
Raditz.
Raditz is Goku's brother, which is a radish, right?
Radish.
Yeah. Okay, does Bulma or anyone know who Pilaf, Mai, and Shu are? Because like they're kids now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they said, I feel like the ones who should know from memory do, such as Bulma, or at least have hunches. None who recognize them see them as a legitimate threat aside from Bulma, who keeps them away from the Dragon Balls. Goku doesn't recognize them because he's Goku. That's fair. Bulma implies she might know now in the manga for the superhero arc, as she thinks Pilaf will use the Dragon Balls for something evil if he gets him. Before that, they weren't sure. Don't shake that thing because...
I'm not.
Okay. Alright, let's go to the next one. Mai, oh my. I need help understanding something. Mai has been a character since the beginning of Dragon Ball. She was part of our team when Goku was just beginning his journey. She was there when non-canonically adult Goku was turned into Kid Goku for GT. Wait, what? Why are we talking about GT? GT's not canon. So Mai is an adult. Ignoring the GT timeline, she is still an adult during DBZ and when it ends, where Super begins. Yet, all of a sudden, in Super, we see Kid Mai getting down with Trunks. What? And in future Trunks timeline, there's adult Mai looking just like OG Dragon Ball Mai. My oh my, can someone explain? Oh hey, by the way, while I still got you guys here, how and when did Goku and company learn to fly? These are random questions, bro. What the heck? Honestly, I don't know the answer to these questions. We don't see Mai at any point through Z, and it's explained that in both the present and future timelines, Pilaf and his gang, including Shu and Mai, used the Dragon Balls around the same time the artificial humans attacked. Okay, fair. I'm not gonna get into that. That's way too in depth.
Yeah, sometimes just watch anime and just don't fucking think about it.
Yeah, like just stop thinking, bro. Just be happy that Goku is like transforms and shit.
I know, seriously.
Anyone else thought Pilaf and Shu? It says view NSFW content. I'm scared. Okay, I thought so too. I was really bothered why Future Mai mentioned nothing about her past with the Pilaf gang and her history of Goku and Bulma. Even the present counterparts are very aware who they're hanging out with, and even went as far as remembering King Piccolo. Pilaf and Shu were probably Mai's best friends, and her lack of reaction to seeing them is very underwhelming. Yeah, I feel the same. Toei was just really trying to get them back to Future ASAP. So many missed opportunities. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of weirdness to this whole gang and how it wasn't playing well together with things. But anyway, Hilly. You're zoning the fuck out.
Sorry, I'm very confused.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Haley's very confused. Actually, though. And I get it. Is Pilaf really an emperor? If so, where? Why don't Mai and Shu just leave? I tried looking up, but can't really find any info. Is it ever stated the way he's emperor of? Did he ever make the title up, or was there now extinct empire he's the last ruler of? No.
That's true. What is
yeah, but I don't think he's a real emperor, but he's smart enough, has enough resources to build a castle machine. Shu and Mai follow Pilaf because they are loyal to him. The scenes of him torturing and threatening them were anime filler. He treats them well enough in the original manga. Okay, I've seen the torture stuff too, where he's like, you better go get the Dragon Balls, otherwise I'm gonna blah blah blah.
Yeah, he's like kind of like a meme.
Yeah, he's like mean, but I don't think so. The good news is that you want to headcanon that as their backstory, you can. From what I can tell, nothing completely contradicts the Dying Kingdom thing. Fair. Alright guys,
well,
I'm pretty...
said they were found because of some wanted poster or some shit.
I don't know. I'm honestly not diving into that because I don't know enough about DBZ. And this is why I want to do this segment too and talk about stuff like this, is because guys and gals, whoever's watching this, whatever you identify with, if you like DBZ, if you like Dragon Ball, if you like Dragon Ball Super, please tell me in the comment section the reality of this. Please tell me what's going on. Teach me. I want to learn. And I want you guys to talk in the comment section because I have a feeling that a lot of people don't know the reality behind why things are the way they are. All I know is that Haley is kind of right. This kind of looks like her mama, and she's very pretty. And so that explains why Haley's so pretty. Anyway.
What the hell?
What the hell? And then we got Shoe Fly, Don't Bother Me. And we showed them both on the camera, right?
No, I think what really reminded me
the
of
makeup.
my mom is
and the
the
black
makeup,
hair.
the black hair, and then also the fact that she got such a bitchy attitude.
Oh. I'm just trying to set this up a little bit better. But alright, so I think that's pretty much it. We didn't get to rate these, but what would you rate them?
10.
Can you hear it down just a little? No, I think it's good. It's good. I'm just trying to see if it shows. You would give this 10 out of 10 straight up?
Yeah.
And this is not a prize figure type thing. That's like a figure, right?
I'm assuming. I don't know.
Alright, so... Oh, nice. Looks pretty decent. So, yeah, I would give it pretty much a 10 out of 10. I don't necessarily... Okay, the only thing I don't like about Shu is that Shu doesn't have a base, right? Now, he balances well, but the thing is he's really teetering. Like, he's balancing on just like this sidestep position. So it kind of scares me. And anytime I move this table, like, he was the first one. Like, look, he's the first one to, like, be ready to fall. You see how he wiggles? So, no problem with that or anything. I think, honestly, I would want to put them in nice places. So, I don't know. Could I just put, like, Loid here?
Yeah.
Like, Loid right here. And then we'll get other Spy Family characters here.
Well, you got Anya behind you.
Do I?
Yeah.
So should I take her off and put her there?
Sure.
So yeah, I'm trying to stay as organized.
Hugging her dad's leg.
Yeah, it'd be kind of funny. I'm trying to be as. No, that's a little weird.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, I'm trying to be as clean with the setup as I possibly can. I'm honestly not like super well organized, and this room in itself, I've got DBZ type stuff.
Yeah, like everywhere. Above, mainly.
Yeah, but I gotta figure out where to put her. Cause I got Naruto there. I could put her here. Let me move this like fan thing. So yeah, I'm trying to get used to this whole setup, but I am definitely happy about how it looks, and I do intend to, as I open figures, put them, you know, in different areas, right? You may not see it in the footage within itself, but eventually I'll do like a little room tour, at least to show this side here and what I have set up. Again, I'm going to call this the hidden wood style village of Naruto or something. Like the first Hokage helped me out to build this setup, because honestly,
I'm the first Hokage.
Haley's the first Hokage, bro. But honestly, I don't. Why is there hair here, girl? I don't.
Cause I built and put everything there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys need an IKEA builder, just hit me up.
That too. Haley made this sword for me, bro. This is so dope. Like, I'm supposed to cosplay Nami at some point. If you guys have ever seen on my Instagram, Yami. I said Nami. I meant Yami. But anyway, so I've cosplayed Metal Bat, and that's what that metal bat in the background is for. I don't know if you can see it in the frame. And then I want to cosplay Yami. And I know it's kind of cliche to be like, okay, I want to cosplay the only brown people in these anime. But I definitely...
Well, Metal Bat's not brown.
Metal Bat's kind of brown. Oh. I feel like Metal Bat's kind of brown. But I do enjoy Metal Bat. He's like one of my favorite characters of One Punch Man. One Punch Man is my favorite anime. And Metal Bat's one of my favorite characters of all time. And then being... What was the other one that I said? Yami?
Yep, Tsukihiro. This is brown. Very, very similar skin tone to
brown. Oh my god. Look up where he's for, like, is Metal Bat brown? Just type that in. I'm going to type that in right now. Is Metal Bat brown? Let's do that real quick, guys. I know we're just opening figures, but is Metal Bat brown? He's not brown?
No. AI literally said no.
No, it says it is described as a gray metal bat with a black handle. Come on, Haley. Come on.
Oh, never mind.
He's brown. It's asking about his... Anyway. Listen, if you're watching this video and you think Metal Bat is not brown, then say it in the comment section. If you think Metal Bat is brown, then say it in the comment section. Let us know if you think Metal Bat is brown in the comment section, please. But I'm going to cosplay Yami Tsukihiro next. Hopefully I can get fit. If you guys haven't seen my other segments, I am doing anime treadmill reaction videos, and I'm getting 3 to 4 miles in every video that I record, and I'm also watching some anime with Haley as well while I'm doing this. So again, if you haven't checked out my channel, check out my other stuff. If you like anime, it's definitely going to be something that you might be interested in. And I'm also going to set food goals because I love trying food. I have a bunch of videos on my channel, but I'm going to start getting anime food related soon. I want to see maybe what some of my favorite characters' favorite foods are, and we're going to go ahead and try that. And this may be a very nice area for me to try that. I have a table, I have a little setup now. I'm really happy that the first Hokage, Haley, was able to help me build this. And so I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I'm not like a big time YouTuber yet or anything like that, but I've decided that I wanted to pursue things that I enjoy, and I love anime. I love animated figures. I love anime figures. What's wrong with me? I love watching anime. I love also trying to be healthier, and that's a major goal of mine. I want to just improve myself every day. A lot of these lessons that I learned from the anime that I watch, a lot of the things that brought me to where I am in life today through the stories and the anecdotes and the character developments and all of those different things, I want to start utilizing them. I no longer want to just sit there and watch it. I want to be a part of it. I want to be someone that creates myself as my own anime character and where I want to be one day. And Haley's rolling her eyes because she's like, you're so cringy. I think you're actually just tired, aren't you?
I'm just closing my eyes.
Yeah, you're very tired. But a lot of times people consider it cringe, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay if I'm cringe. I want to be the best version of myself, just like many of these characters showed me that they worked hard to be the best versions of themselves, fighting through, you know, all the different odds that they had to beat. So thank you for coming along the journey. You know, I hope this segment keeps moving forward in a nice way, and I hope you guys keep, you know, commenting in the comment section and joining me for this and giving me suggestions. Tell me what else I should get anime figure wise and what I should unbox and all of that good stuff. I would much appreciate it. I'm happy to hear what you guys think. And again, I'm sorry if I've spoiled anything for you. I will try to put some information in the description and the title to let you know spoilers are ahead if you haven't seen some of these anime. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You have a great day. Peace.